Well, we've made it to phase 3 of building a faith statement. So let me give you some instructions on how to finish this project well. Phase 1, you found all the verses you needed from each of the 3 books. In phase 2, you began to systematize what you found in each book. And now here in phase 3, you're going to write a 300 to 500 word faith statement that synthesizes all 3 books. So you're not dealing with individual books now, you're dealing with the big ideas of what you know about angels from all 3 books, but you're not just organizing it by each book. So you're not wanting to say, here's what Luke says, the Gospel of Luke says about angels, and what the book of Acts says about angels, and here's what the book of Hebrews says. You're just going to write a cohesive faith statement that says, here's what you found out about angels, and then at the bottom of that, you'll put all the verses that you found. For an idea of what this will look like, go look at the Baptist Faith and Message online. You can just type in Baptist Faith and Message and you'll find the link. You'll find for each of the categories, they give a faith statement, and then underneath they give the verses that support it. You're not interpreting the verse, you're just giving the reference at the bottom. But you want to write 300 to 500 words that explains angels, so that someone in your church who read this would know what we can know about angels from these 3 books. Again, your faith statement is only dealing with these 3 books. So your finished product is going to be 1 page. You found that you went from a large phase 1 to a smaller phase 2 to now a smaller phase 3, and that's how our faith statement works. When you look at something like the Baptist Faith and Message and you see a very concise, a very pointed statement about, say, the Trinity or who Jesus is or angels, hopefully now you have a feel for what goes into that process, that it's a lot more work on the back end as you build what this doctrine is than what you're reading in the faith statement. So as you write this, be sure that your grammar is precise, that your arguments are clear, and that you're coming out of the biblical text, that your statements are being made from what you were able to find in these 3 books of Luke, Acts, and Hebrews. Again, we're restricting you to 3 so that you can get a feel for what it's like to do this type of work, because we wouldn't have time to do all 66 books. But if you were going to do a full-blown faith statement on angels for your church, for instance, you would do the same process for all 66 books of the Bible, and then you could give a biblical faith statement on angels. Right now, we're doing kind of a mini version of that. So as you finish your project, that's what you have left to do, is to condense this down to 300 to 500 words that will contain all that you found about angels from the books of Luke, Acts, and Hebrews. Finish well, class. Have a great day. God bless.